YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We got another video here by Rifsei Desu. Normies find out after wanting Neuro-sama san gone. Holy freaking hell. Never heard of the VTuber Neuro-sama san. I know you're gonna call me a tourist, whatever. But let's just check out this video. Let's check out the drama. Let's check out the vibes. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and tell me what you guys think. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So it appears that once again, normies are attacking Neuro-sama for simply existing and excelling at Twitch streaming.
Lol.
So what's going on here? So
of course, normies are gonna hate the VTubers. It's always the VTubers.
Recently, Neuro-sama had a massive hype train on Twitch. A record-breaking hype train that exceeded over 100 levels.
Crazy. 162 freaking subs. And what are we doing wrong? Like, and come on.
Neuro-sama got over 100,000.
We all know Dextero is also low-key a hater.
Subs during this period, and now, as a result, Neuro-sama and its creator Vito have over 162,000 subs.
What the hell?
Twitch, making them the most subscribed to Twitch streamer in the entire platform. Now, of course, reports like this from Dexerto,
they did it to Iron Mouse, bro,
are trying to dumb down this whole thing to
AI,
saying Neuro-sama is just like an AI system. Well, it's a little bit more complex than that. Vito, the creator of Neuro-sama, is there every single stream and is in control of everything happening. And they deserve all the credit for what's going on.
Yeah.
But of course,
what did Ronaldo say?
Face cam streamers are very upset and confused.
Of course, I would also be upset. I get it, because they like, dude, why am I'm not the one that's top. Why is this top and not me? Of course, bro. It's not even being normie. It's the way of competition, bro. When we see some freaking cute anime girl, we're like, what the hell? How did this anime chick thing looking AI thing is number one and not me? That's how I get why they feel that way. Is it wrong? Is it right? I don't know.
About this record and the fact that Neuro-sama and Vito are currently holding the most subscribed to Twitch channel spot right now. So they end up trying to say that there's something
fishy,
suspicious about this.
This is AI? 170,000 subs?
Probably on par with the average person.
170,000 subs and it's AI?
I think I'm feeling a bit sad, actually. I feel like I spend all my time being a little too selfish.
Is it AI powered VTuber? She can chat, sing, react to videos, and play games. Oh my god, these guys' computers. Some of these people's computers need to be checked. Their hard drives. I'm dead serious. This guy gifted over 100,000 bits to this channel, and 3,000 gifted.
Whatever it takes.
Wow.
So this guy is basically saying that people's hard drives need to be checked because they enjoy Neuro-sama. Bit of a self-report, and
to be fair, I'm an anime fan, as you guys can see my background, right? I'm an anime fan. Check out my YouTube channel. Our genre and VTubing, I feel like anime and VTubing, we're kind of in symphony. We like synchronizing. We're parallel. So one thing I understand when people look at it as weird, as cringy, as unhinged, why would people watch this freaking cartoon girl? Why would people want to, you know, I understand it. You know, why somebody which is not necessarily a normie. Yeah, a normie. Why would they look at it and be like, damn, this shit's weird. Why are you guys into this stuff? Which is just weird. I get it. You know, at the same time, you know, it's very difficult of a genre to kind of get into, and I don't blame people for that. You know, I feel like it's just a lack of information. It's just ignorance. That's what leads people to not understanding what the genre is about and what it represents. I feel like it's just mostly plainly ignorance. That's all, you know. So we should never ever be angry at these guys or feel some type of way. They just don't know the whole genre. So I feel like it just needs, we need to kind of like bridge the gap into, like, you see what happened in 2020 when Demon Slayer became cool, I feel like we need that VTuber that's gonna make like VTubing sort of cool, you know? Like 2020, Demon Slayer made anime so freaking cool. So I feel like VTubers kind of need that thing, the great catalyst that's gonna make it like kind of not necessarily mainstream, cool and have like a appeal.
Projection, but anyways, here's some of the quotes saying this is a good test to see what streamers are likable and which streamers are scum, lol. I wonder how many do the research about Neuro-sama history.
None. Why should they? They don't have to. They like there's no reason for me to now search. Okay, like Skyzonet may be the biggest VTuber, I mean Twitch streamer once upon a time, but why should I go search them? You know, you can't force people to do what they don't want to do, bro. So I feel like it's one of those things where it's I wouldn't even take offense to that.
I have a prediction.
You know?
0. Really? Well, I have a prediction as well. I feel like people like Stable Ronaldo, they've done goose egg, 0 research on Neuro-sama before.
Because he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. There's no entitlement for Neuro-sama. She has 0 entitlement. Why does somebody have to now search a VTuber? Why? When it serves them 0 purpose, they don't have to. Like, let's be realistic, honestly, guys.
Claiming that their fan base needs their hard drives checked.
Of course, you know, it's such a uniquely niche genre. You know, I know when I see other people look at also like our genre, like anime or VTubing, they look at it as weird, cringy, all of that. Like, these are weirdos, these are all of that. But again, it's one of those things where they don't want, they're coming in with what ignorance. So then unfortunately that's the result of what happens when it comes to ignorance. So yeah, it is what it is, you know?
That's weird. That's a really inflammatory and disgusting thing to say.
It's not.
No, seriously, back up.
It's not. I disagree.
Do we really need to hear someone like this say that someone who enjoys a VTuber model like Neuro-sama needs their hard drives checked?
I wouldn't be offended because again, it's a uniquely niche. We follow such a uniquely niche genre. I understand when people don't understand it because it's so uniquely niche. Like, people when they see this, they're like, this guy's a weirdo. Meanwhile, bro, it's really nice shows. It's entertainment, and again, it's nothing that deep or serious. It's not like Neuro-sama is running for president. She's just doing her thing, you know. So I don't blame Ronaldo for feeling that way. That's how that's how like normal people kind of view our genre.
Great stuff as always from the face camming streamers. By the way, to every VTuber trying to appease people like this, understand they will never accept you. Please understand this. They will. You see how Twitch streamers are the most fakest people in the world. Twitch streamers, content creators, even I can say I'm very fake, right? We're the fakest people. Content creators, not even fuck what I'm saying. Content creators are the most fakest people in the freaking world. If this thing starts trending and starts becoming mainstream and starts becoming the cool it thing, we're gonna accept it. That's how it is, bro. For now, it's kind of like in its own weird realm, and it's kind of like, how can I put it? It's like gaming. Remember when gaming, they used to think like the ordinary gamer was this fat guy in his living room. Meanwhile, gamers were it's everybody. Everybody now wants to become a gamer. So trust me, bro. Once it starts becoming mainstream and has more commercial appeal, people will start accepting it, you know? Never.
Oops. My bad.
Hey, what's guys are here? Oh, I wonder how many do the research about Neuro-sama history. But we're not on Neuro-sama before claiming to say, do we really need to hear someone like who enjoys base camp trying to accept you? Understand they will never accept you. Please understand this. They will never accept you. They will say slanderous and crazy things about you all the time, and that is the way it is. Here's another quote saying, I'm going to use this tweet as a springboard to ask the question Why do non-anime slash VTuber fans immediately assume that when someone watches VTubers, it's about them wanting to F the model? Yes, sexual humor is sometimes present, but that's a...
Because it's ignorance. It's ignorance. Honestly, it's straight up ignorance. Because when you're just coming in to this whole genre or medium without knowing what's happening and all of that, when you look at the models, it's like, whoa. The models are visually striking. They have the animation physics and they look very girly and all of that. Of course, when you're coming in it without having any idea what's going on, that's what you would definitely think. But for us, it's like, oh, that's our guy, you know, Neuro-sama. Oh, what's her name? Iron Mouse, or you know, whichever VTuber that we like. Of course, that's how it is, broski. Like, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's again. I don't want to be repeating myself.
Facet of most internet spaces. Well, when it comes to VTubers,
I can't believe Rev is not saying that, dude. I hate the fact that he's not being honest and looking at it from like, stop looking at it from being a victim view of, oh, these guys will never understand this. Look at it in a realistic view. You know, like, forget about being a VTuber for a minute. Come to it in stable Ronaldo's shoes. I feel like we need to view it from both sides of, okay, when we coming in this in stable Ronaldo's shoes, how would I view this type of genre or medium, you know? Am I wrong, guys?
And this guy, apparently, it means you need your hard drive checked. I don't know. It's all about VTubers. These people see an anime model and they freak out. They think about hard drives being checked. It is a massive self-report. But let's continue on. Anyone who says, in quotes, check their hard drive, end quote, when it's about fictional content is incredibly weird to me, and I will forever see that person as an unhinged weirdo and a dumbass. Sorry, not sorry. Here's another one saying, Neuro should be a test to see which streamers seethe the most about her success.
Every streamer. What are we talking about? That's being unrealistic. Every single streamer seeds about her success, bro. Do you think niggas like Kaisenad or Speed? They fucking hate them. Don't you remember when Jacksepticeye was hating on Mr. Beast? They were hating on Mr. Beast because Mr. Beast changed how they're supposed to do content creation. Remember, they were in the room with Jacksepticeye, was in the room with all the other big YouTubers at the time, where what they were doing, that content, man, it changed because Mr. Beast changed the whole game, and they hate Mr. Beast. Remember that time that slander, was it last year or 2024, when people, what's his name, Dog something, when he was slandering Mr. Beast and people were busy celebrating Mr. Beast's downfall? Bro, people hate Mr. Beast. They always hate the top VTuber. They always hate the top guy. That's how it is, bro, in content creation, in every single field. You would think these people like you? Fuck no. That's how it is, bro.
Here's another one saying, wow, I'm so funny. Let me mock something I completely don't understand for jokes. People don't need their hard drives checked. They don't sub to a virtual waifu. They sub to the creator behind Nero, who's worked hard for years before she was able to do what she does. Listen. Why care about the creator who put thousands of hours into the creation of Neuro-sama? Why care about that when, as a normie streamer, you can say simply, check their hard drives because they like an anime waifu? Completely embarrassing. Here's another one saying it's hilarious as F that Beetle went viral and some popular streamers tuned to the evil, the actual evil ASMR. You know what? If there was a silver lining in all this, there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. But here is another streamer, Jynxzi.
Let's see what Jynxzi got to say.
Upset. Keep in mind, by the way, this is the same guy who cut off his internet, or pretended to, when Iron Mouse was presenting at the Streamer Awards.
Because Iron Mouse, not a lot of people like her. That's how it is, bro.
Hold up. The #1 sub streamer. Oh my god.
Artichoke.
Oh my god.
What did you get up to for New Year's, Camila?
The #1 sub streamer in the entire world is an artificial intelligence VTuber. So
that's some 2026
you know how, like,
stuff.
For example, Iron Mouse is like a real person. You're saying Vidal 987 is not real. What? I've never even heard of that. Dude, that is chat. That is the future of streaming, bro.
For real.
Dude, I'm bewildered, bro. I'm absolutely bewildered. Hey, game is game, I guess. 157,000 gifted subscribers to a artificial intelligence VTuber that nonstop 24/7 never ends streams. I don't know if anyone's ever passing this. I don't know if anyone's ever passing this without a subathon.
For real.
Deadass!
For real.
Whoa, when did this happen? Did this happen this week?
Another round of amazing criticisms come.
It's not necessarily criticism. It's kind of that thing of like, bro, like, they know they cannot compete with that. Dude, you can't compete with that. I feel like it's just the future of streaming, you know. Even though we may not understand it, it's the future, you know. And for me, I'm not saying I agree, but one thing which you gotta, guys, it's not hate. He said game is game. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
Coming from this guy, but this quote right here, well, he is shivering in the signature look of superiority. That's right. Here's another one saying they're acting like Neuro and Vito started streaming recently. No, it's been for many, many years. This guy is a tourist, very upset about the accomplishments.
One thing which I hate about the whole tourist thing, bro, like, I feel like, you know, one thing is everybody's in their own different realms, especially with social media. Social media is so big. I don't know every single social media content creator. I don't know every single one. So to be calling people tourists just to like a backhand, oh, we don't need to listen to this guy as a tourist, it's so disingenuous. And this is a time where people should be educating each other. We need to start having a conversation of educating each other, saying, yo, look at this is why we like this person. Yo, look at this is what we should like about this person, instead of rage baiting and kind of backhand slapping each other, which is wrong, no lie.
Of Beetle and his creation, Neuro-sama. Sounds like a jealousy issue, but that seems obvious at this point. The loud equals funny streamer finds out that people prefer and sub to an interesting content streamer instead of another Kai/Speed clone. Don't tell him. His viewers started hate rating Beetle's stream right after this, by the way. Not surprised. No, I kicked a candle sitting at all.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, like, this happens. This guy knows what he's doing. Whether it's like pulling the plug on his stream while reacting to...
Oh, he's giving backhand compliments. That's what Jynxzi is doing. That's what he means by he knows what he's doing. Jynxzi basically gave Vidal a backhand compliment. You know, like, oh, game is game, you know?
Iron Mouse's performance at the Streamer Awards. People like this, they know what they're doing. Yeah, because people don't take VTubers seriously. That's just the way how it is. They don't take them seriously because it's ignorance. They don't understand. VTuber is kind of not the it thing yet. It's still very uniquely niche, you know. So it will get there, man. Eventually, I feel like these are the times where people should start educating and embracing each other instead of trying to like, okay, cool. Since this person, you can't fight fire with fire. Oh no. Two wrongs doesn't make a right, you know. So you kind of need to just kind of balance it out.
out, you know, because you can't both be trying to fight each other. And you know, this is the time for understanding, time for educating, and time for, you know, trying to find a balance between everything. I feel like, especially when it comes to being a VTubing and all of that. If you guys get what I mean, or am I wrong though? You know,
put a negative spotlight on these VTubers for simply existing. This guy has zero criticisms. He has nothing to actually say, but instead, he is seething without knowing why.
He's not seething. Trust.
And I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that is pathetic. That is very, very pathetic.
I feel like Rev should have used this opportunity to kind of like at least educate him or speak about it, or, you know, give reasons why, instead of just also just like he's doing the same thing that he's doing. You know what I mean?
Here's another quote saying, so many people are brain rotted by AI. They think Neuro happened effing yesterday.
Because nobody knows about Neuro. Well, not necessarily nobody knows. The normal people don't know about Neuro. So it's time to tell them about her, and it's not fight, you know. Come on, guys.
Are you trusting this guy to do research?
No, and he doesn't have to. He does not have to do research about another content creator. You know?
Really?
Neuro is not entitled to anything. She just needs to work harder than everybody, as she has been doing, you know?
'Cause he's not. He's not doing research. Don't worry about it, because yeah. And here's one last quote saying, every streamer on Twitch lost to an AI anime girl. Sounds like a skill issue. If you're being
True. I agree with that one. That's a skill issue.
beaten out by what you believe
an AI girl, yeah,
is just a simple AI VTuber.
It is a skill issue.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
You lost.
I give them that.
Stay mad. Seethe. Cope. Dilate. Do whatever. I don't know. You've been owned. How does anybody watch these people?
What are you talking about? Come on, Riv. Don't do that now. How does anybody watch these people? Bro, these are some of the biggest streamers for years. Same thing with what's her name? Neuro-sama. Same thing, dude. Like, you're doing the same thing what they're doing to your YouTuber to exactly them. You can't do that, bro. Embrace both sides and try and combine them. That's what I feel like, you know, VTubing hasn't got that person that's gonna bring the whole community together, because VTubers are and the community, the one thing which I hate about VTubers and the community, you guys are so quick to push people away from y'all. Meanwhile, you should find a way that to try and bring people in, make it an open space and have a conversation. That's the one thing I hate about VTubing and the community. They don't give people a chance to learn. They don't give people a chance to explain, because nobody needs, I as a person, I don't need to now search Nero. Why do I have to? You know? This is the time where somebody which is passionate about Nero, or Nero herself, they need to make a room, and her community as well. VTubers have the responsibility to show people what's this genre that we love. Why do we love this genre? Open the door for it. Open the door for conversation. Open the door for more insight into this unique niche that we love and that we in. Type, you know, you get me, guys?
You've been owned. How does anybody watch these people? People say this about...
That's a wrong take from Rev. I disagree with him so much over here.
VTubers, like, how do you watch Neuro-sama? How do you watch a person who has nothing to bring to the table but seething about VTubers? I don't know. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. As always,
I disagree with Rev 1000%. Like, this was such a wrong take. Like, homeboy literally lost the plot over here. I felt like this is an opportunity where, especially, you need to kind of bridge the gap. I feel like he's not also sitting in these other people's views. I understand why people don't understand Neuro-sama, and I also understand why people of Neuro-sama fans are like, well, yo, why do these people don't like VTubers? I get both sides. But at the same time, this is an opportunity where both sides kind of need to have the conversation of why we don't like each other, you know, like. But I said what I needed to say, guys. You guys, I hopefully I was making sense. If I didn't make sense, type it below and tell me what you guys think. But at the same time, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Agree to disagree. Peace out.